Greetings and welcome to another exciting installment of a Fallout player's first vacation in Tamriel, the periodic series that documents my very first Skyrim playthrough, after more or less spending the past 8 years of playing primarily Bethesda's Fallout games, and after the past few years of hundreds and hundreds of hours in Fallout 4 and maybe almost as many in the Fallout 4 creation kit, with about 23 Fallout 4 mods published on the Nexus, I figured it was finally time for me to give Skyrim a try. So I finally made it to Riften. I've got quite a bit more game time in since the last episode. Give you guys a quick rundown of where we are game-wise. I finally made it to Riften a while back. It's probably my second or third time coming through here. So I haven't really done a whole lot as far as what I believe is the main quest. I'm still a bit unsure which of these are main quests. I'm pretty sure that the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller is part of the main quest given to me by the Greybeards. But for now, I'm just playing the game. I'm actually in the process. I want to get rid of some of these miscellaneous quests here, which I have quite a few. And one of them I actually wanted to get through today here. I just have to go and reactivate it. I have to bring a mammoth tusk to Medesi. I believe it's Medesi. I only have the mammoth tusk. I don't have any of these other things yet. So that's the first thing I want to do today. But, so I actually have quite a few quests underway here. I've been spending a lot of time doing the quest line for the companions. I really want to get Ayla as a follower because she seems like she can really kick some ass. And I'm really enjoying those quests so far. I've gotten past the point where I became a werewolf. I really didn't expect that to happen. Not sure how I feel about that yet, but I'm just kind of going with it. And you may notice in the background I still have Barbas with me. He really reminds me of Dogmeat in Fallout 4, the way he gets in my way every time. But no, it's really cool having a dog in the game. I'm not really in any hurry to progress with his quest because I'm going to assume that once I complete it, I will probably lose him as a follower. And we'll take a run back here. We also notice we no longer have Lydia traveling with us. We have Uthgerd, the Unbroken. I've only been traveling with Uthgerd for a little bit, maybe a couple of days. What happened to Lydia, you ask? Well, funny thing is, when Lydia was here with me in Riften the last time, we got the married. Yes, Lydia and I got the married. Sorry, that's an obscure reference to 16 Candles. Yes, Lydia and I got married here in Riften. Not too long ago. She is at home, holding down the home front at Breeze Home, back in Whiterun. One thing I didn't realize that once you married a follower and sent them to a home, they'll open a store. You can actually buy and sell stuff to them, which I think is pretty cool. And I really like the mechanic of going back there every once in a while and getting a home-cooked meal. That's pretty cool. So before I get into what I want to do for this little episode here, I want to run down some mod changes since the last time. Because this is my first playthrough, I want to mod it as lightly as I possibly can, but, you know, you gotta have the mods. I'm still refraining from adding any game-changing mods, anything that's going to affect gameplay, other than the unofficial patch, which obviously you're going to want that. I've been adding more textures, which I'll talk about in a second. But what I've really been working on is doing some UI and quality of life mods. And if you look at my HUD near the top, you'll notice I have a clock. I decided I needed to install a matter of time. I got really spoiled in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas using Darnified UI, which adds a nice clock to your HUD. And then I ended up installing Holotime for Fallout 4. Got spoiled having a clock there. And after playing Skyrim for a certain number of hours, I really got sick of opening up the map every time I wanted to see what time it was. So I installed a matter of time, which adds this great little clock to your HUD, and it's all these other options here. You can show a sundial, you can show the day of the month, day, month, year, all this stuff, which I don't really need. I just want to know what time it is. So that's the only option I have there. I'm also using better message box controls because I got really sick of wanting to trade something and hitting another dialogue. Actually, one time with Lydia, I wanted to trade something, and that actually, even though I had this selected, it told her to go home. So better message box controls fixes that, and also does some other stuff with navigation. Gives you more options for navigating with the keyboard, which I really like. And you can't see it now, but I also installed No More Creation Club News because I don't need Creation Club News in my game. And the last and probably most important for me, I can find something here to demonstrate with. Yes. Oh, something without some subtitles there. I installed more HUD because I've gotten really used to using HUD++ in Fallout 4, and once I found that this mod existed, I had to install it. It gives you all kinds. It gives you all kinds of great information on whatever your cursor is hovered on, and I really like the fact that it tells you what magic effects it has. It tells you how much it's going to increase your carry weight, and if you hover over a piece of armor or a weapon, excuse me, it shows you the difference compared to what you're wearing. So my armor rating, so right now it shows if I were to steal and wear this studded Imperial piece of armor, it would be 10 less than what I'm wearing now.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
So that was a really nice quality of life mod that I installed. Pretty much everything I've installed since the last episode has been more new textures. Since we're in Riften, it's probably a good time to mention that I'm using the Riften HD textures by Luxor 8071. And I'm also using Luxor's Riften Ratway. And I'm also using the Whiterun set that Luxor put out. Luxor 8071 has become one of my favorite texture artists for Fallout 4. Apparently Luxor has been making textures for Skyrim for quite some time, and so it only made sense of using some of Luxor's textures when I came over to playing Skyrim Special Edition. There's really too many textures for me to go over, so I've updated the mod list, and if you click on the link down in the description, it'll take you to a Google Doc that has pretty much all the new textures and mods that I'm using for this game. The one last change I want to mention before we talk about the game plan for today, I'm using a new ENB since the last time. I was fairly happy with the Apex ENB I was using, but I wasn't sure I liked how the interiors looked. After looking at my last video while I was editing, I thought the interiors looked a little dull and drab and dark, which is okay for a dungeon, but even the player home I'm using over in Falkreath, I didn't really care for how it looked. It looked a little too drab to me. One day on the Nexus, I saw a new ENB popped up in the hot files called Silent Horizons. I'm using the version that is designed to use with Obsidian Weathers, which I'm still using. It's doing a fantastic job of showing fog, which Apex just wasn't doing. Everything looked gray and washed out, but there was really no fog. You couldn't tell it was misty. When I first discovered Shorestone, which isn't too far from Riften, it was a foggy, misty day, and that's when I noticed how well Silent Horizons handles fog and that kind of weather. So I'm going to experiment with this one for a while. I've had a couple others recommended to me, but honestly, I'm very, very happy with Silent Horizons, both the interiors and the exteriors. And that's pretty much all the mod changes I have to go over for this episode. So the daylight's really flying away from us here. Kind of want to go over what I want to do today. I do have a quest to turn in here in Riften, so we're going to do that, and probably going to end up staying here for tonight. What I want to do today is kind of what I did in the very first video of the series, is just go through the map, explore, and get to a destination. I've made quite a bit of progress going all through these areas here. Some of these I've just discovered, haven't gone and actually explored and cleared out. I've just discovered them. But what I'd like to do today is we'll probably sleep here tonight, and then we'll head out in the morning, and I would like to just explore up through this area here and get to Windhelm. I believe I have some quests to do in Windhelm, but I just want to go there. It's another one of the hold capitals, and I haven't been there yet, so that's going to be the objective for today. We're just going to turn in our quest here in Riften, stay here for the night, and then make our way, do a little exploring, with the objective of ending up in Windhelm. So what I need to do now is figure out which of these... So we have to go find Medesi, and I can't remember, is Medesi... Oh, Medesi's right here. Well, isn't that convenient? Hello, Medesi.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Oh, not today, my good man, but I do have a mammoth tusk for you.
The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets.
Alright. That's good for now. Thank you, sir.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Let's see. He's awesome. Landstrider. It's a lot better than being called Smoothskin. I have 8,400 caps. I have 8,400 pieces of gold, not caps. Before I left Whiterun, I had a whole bunch of stuff in my trunk there, Whiterun, that I'd forgotten about, and actually had cleared out my wardrobe over in Riverwood at the house over there, and I have a ton of gold, not caps, ton of gold now, so... I do know that there's a player home here in Riften that I have to figure out what quest I need to complete for that. I've already gone and talked to the Jarl, which the Jarl's back over here. Didn't seem to be any quest activity there unless I just didn't do something right. There's really not much point in venturing out from here since it's getting so late in the day, so let's head into the Bee and Barb, rent a room, and stay here for the night and venture out in the morning.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Now, I may actually still have a room here.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
I just rented a room, and I don't know if my 24 hours are up yet. They
You're
very well
joking.
might be.
You just rented a room from me. Come back and see us again.
We still have time on the room, which is awesome. You know, those 10 caps, I did it again. Those 10 gold pieces are really going to break me. So, let's see, 5 o'clock, let's sleep, that would be 12. If we head out here around 7, let's sleep for 14 hours.
Why don't they listen to me, Kiran? Why won't they do as I say?
Oh, I get so twisted around in this room.
Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
Excuse me.
Try to take advantage.
Yes?
Must be rush hour.
Take a mind.
Everybody's looking to get to work.
Yeah?
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge?
These shadows are really, really awesome.
What is it? Dragons?
Thought I heard something that sounded... Yes, actually, there is a dragon. Uh-oh. How much you want to bet that if we leave, he's going to attack? Let's see, where am I going here? Which way am I going? Alright, we want to get up to Shorestone. I'm going to head over that way. Since I've already been through this way, let's see if we can outrun the dragon. Because I really don't feel like fighting the dragon right now. I just woke up. I'm going to head on over to Shorestone and we'll pick things up there. Here we are in Shorestone, and made it here. The dragon didn't seem to really be too interested in me. I do have a quest to go kill a dragon at Lost Tongue Overlook. I'm going to assume that that's the dragon, because that's the second time I've seen it hanging around Riften. It didn't attack or anything. It just kind of flew around. But, so I'm going to assume that if I took care of that quest and killed it, that would, it would go away. So I'm going to drop a marker, since I haven't discovered that yet. Let's drop a marker on Windhelm. And then we'll head on over that way and see what kind of mischief we can get into along the way. I was a little disappointed when I got to Shorestone the first time. There really wasn't too much there, but at least there's a blacksmith that I could do some trading with, so it wasn't too bad. Actually, I'm going to switch over to... Is this the one I have? Yes, I have this, what is the name of this sword here? This is my Orcish Greatsword of Souls. Yeah. This is my Orcish Greatsword of Soul Snares, and I can never say that. I always trip over that. It's like a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast, because I sure as hell can't. I don't want to drop down all that way. I might get hurt. So I have a whole bunch of empty soul gems, and I think that if I use this, I might be able to get some of those filled up. Oh geez. Not on you, though. Wasn't quite ready to face a bear yet. What do I have for magic? Oh, that's the other thing. I figured out how to use spell tomes. Yay! I didn't realize that I could actually learn spells with all those books I've been picking up. So I have not used any of these at all yet. None. So I'm actually going to use... I have my fire breath. Let me try that first. I actually think if we... Because I do have a quest to get bear pelts. I think all that did was piss him off. Alright, well that went better than the last time I fought a bear and got killed to death. Alright, so I have 4 out of 10 now. And something I want to confirm here. I did change my difficulty level up to expert. I was playing at adept, I believe it was, the level below that. I did change it, just seemed like things weren't challenging enough. Oh no, a dead goat. I didn't do it. I'll take the hide though. I did change it because things just seemed a little too easy. I do like a challenge. But since this is my first time, I didn't want it to be too much of a challenge. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I did. Soul captured. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. I'm also using Skyrim 3D rocks, which adds new meshes and textures to some of the rocks. And they look fabulous. So does that actually fill up some of these empty soul gems that I have? Alright, the magic noob in me, I don't know how to fill up the soul gems. I have the souls. Another dead wolf. But maybe it's possible that the wolf souls won't fit into the petty soul gems that I have. I'm still working on the magic, guys. I'm still working all that out. So, before I forget, I did want to go over... I forgot to mention the armor. The elven armor, the reason I'm wearing that is because, well, two reasons. It's getting colder here in Tamriel this time of year. And the vampire armor just wasn't cutting it. It was a little too exposed. And I had the leather armor on for a while, which looked really awesome. But then I came across this, and it gave me a 1 armor boost of 1 point, but it actually weighs 2 less. So the leather armor weighed 6. This only weighs 4. And added 1 point of armor protection. Wow, there's a lot of wolves through here. Alright. Come and get it. Oh, I'm not going to kill the goat. I'm just amazed at how many map markers show up. I'm just going through exploring. Look at all these map markers on my compass here. And one of the things I want to do is look at... I haven't done it yet. I'm really curious to see the comparison between Skyrim's map and Fallout 4's, because this map to me just seems immense. Seems like no matter where I go, there's map markers, and there's always something to find. Uh-oh, who's this up here? Are you a friend? Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I do not have my helmet on. I ended up with a scaled helmet, modded that up to fine. That might be a good idea to put my helmet on. I was using a leather Imperial helmet, and this actually gives me, after I modded up to fine, gives me a +2 armor rating as to compared to what I was wearing. So, I'm gonna find out who this guy is. Hopefully, I don't have to kill him. Who might you be?
What might you need?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
And what might you need?
Alright, so I guess you're like just a random settler then. Oh my, what's this? I don't want to get too distracted. We do have a timetable to keep here. This cannot be a very long video. But if this is right here, at least pick up a map marker while I'm here. What is this? This game is just so freaking beautiful. Every hour I spend in this game, I'm just amazed at how much more and more beautiful it becomes. What in the hell is this? What is this? Is this one of those, is it Dwemer? Because that looks very cyberpunk with those steam pipes. Yeah, this might be a...
The entrance to a dwarven city.
Yep.
All manner of strange traps and machines will be inside.
Okay, well, we're not going in here now. We will definitely come back to this. I have been wanting to go check out a Dwemer dungeon, but not today. At least I know where there is one now. Oh, that's going to be an episode on its own. The Fallout guy in the Dwarven dungeon. Yeah. Nothing bad at all would ever happen with that. There must be another wolf. This is a dead... These dead animals over here. Some sort of castle ruin over there. Yeah, we'll take the fox pelt. Uh-oh. Okay, there's... Looks like there's a giant camp up there. What is this? This is a... Oh, it's just that farmer. So I haven't tangled with giants yet either. I did try early... Uh-oh. What's this? Now let's switch over because I don't have a big enough soul gem for your soul. Barbas has some really weird collision on it. Like, I'm not even close to him. Yeah, he has some really weird collision on him. It's like at least double his body size. What is this? What are you? Oh, are you a snowcat? Saber cat. Were you helping, or are you just standing there watching? Uthgard has this staff that we picked up in the last dungeon we were in. Oh, I see it. Oh boy. Alright. She has this staff that we picked up in a dungeon that we were in last time I played, and she's just been kicking ass with that thing. I'm wondering if maybe this would have been a safer route. I don't really want to go and deal with... there's a dragon icon over that way, and there's giants over this way. So I think we're just going to be sneaky sneak and go around. Because I was going to say earlier, I did tangle with giants earlier. I think I was only like level 3 or 4, and boy, that didn't go well. Oh. Is this an unmarked camp? What is this? A hunt? Oh, okay, this is like a hunter's camp.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look.
Let's see what he has for sale. Oh, see, I could have bought a mammoth tusk from him here. Alright, I don't need a mammoth tusk anymore. Alright, thank you.
Good day.
I love finding all these little unmarked locations. What is this? Nothing. It is nothing I can... Oh, there's a mammoth. Where there's mammoth, there's usually giants. I'm just not in the mood to mess around with a giant today. So we're just gonna kind of sneak off quietly this way. Is that, See, I don't know. I don't know. Are giant... I gotta figure out if giants are actually hostile, because... that guy just walked right past them. They didn't bother him. There's two guys over here. Where are these two guys down over? And I'm seeing some other sort of icon that indicates some sort of hut or something. See, the last time I encountered giants was in their camp that's over near Whiterun, and I want to say that they were hostile to me immediately, but they didn't bother these guys.
Secure that import deal and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor.
Who are you guys?
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Victoria's wedding.
Now, I ran into you in my first video, and you haven't got to that damn wedding yet. You can't blame me. I think you're lost. Your wife doesn't seem to be with you anymore. Did you lose her along the way? What? Who are these guys? You're an Imperial. I'm not going to get in this fight. Must be fighting a Stormcloak. Boy, she kicked your ass. Wow. Alright, wow, you were outnumbered.
Everything all right? You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Is that a euphemism for something, ma'am? But so there were 1, 2. They had her outnumbered. They had her outnumbered. I was almost going to jump in and help them, but I decided that I didn't want to get involved. Actually, going to have to transfer some of this stuff to Uthgerd. Take your arrows. I don't need a... Yeah, see... None of this other stuff is anything I need, so let's trade some things.
What do you need to take?
I still think it's hilarious at how many NPCs Claudia Christian voice acts in this game. And she does a really awesome job. Oh, okay, so yeah, you don't have a helmet, so you can take that. Actually, why don't you take that one? That's more fitting, I think. And that brings me down to 297. That's good.
Let's go.
So what is this place we just discovered? Kynes Grove. Kynes Grove. Kynes Grove. I'm going to need a dictionary just to figure out the names of these places. This is the Braidwood Inn. Let's go, take a peek in here real quick.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
Is this a franchise? Because I swear to God I've been in this tavern before. Every town must have a tavern just like this. It's got to be a franchise.
Did you see my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nord mead. He's good for it.
Who's Rogie?
He's been in Kynes Grove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again.
If you want to learn how to pronounce things, just talk to the locals. What if I talk to Rogie?
If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better.
Alright, let's go have a chat with Rogie then.
Good day.
Alright, this is cool because I didn't know that there was an inn over here. It's a good place to stay. So where is this on my journal yet? Yes, it is. Okay.
Anyone who says otherwise is aching. Rogie and I do the
Was
work
not
now.
expecting to run into a little inn out here. This is really cool.
Just sit around on their brains, wasting time.
Oh, where the hell is he though? Is he way up here?
Go
How far do we have to go?
fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real
Oh,
problem.
here's his house right here. Oh, this is cool.
Hands to yourself, sneak
Oh.
thief.
Sorry, just looking. Oh, look at this place. Oh, okay, that must be Rogie there. Alright. I'll make sure everybody's friendly here. What is this? This is cool.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
Oh, we gotta have a chat, Rogie.
All this talk of dragons is making people antsy. Nonsense.
Adria wants you to forget all about that coin you owe her.
What do you think I am? A beggar? My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time.
Come on, man, stop being stubborn, just let it go.
I guess you're right. Nord shouldn't be so proud to turn down a kind soul's generosity. Tell Hydra I'll be fine.
Oh, Rogi, are you from Kynes Grove?
Yes, I've wandered a bit, but I always come back to Kynes Grove. My clan was one of the first to settle here. Legend says that my forefather Lena discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead.
I really hate when that
Of course,
happens.
There's another story of Lena losing the family's shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe.
So your ancestral shield is lost in a cave. Where have I heard that story before?
According to my grandfather, at least. He swore that version of the legend was true. Even found the cave old Lena stumbled into. Hey, if you find it, I could show you some of the clan's favorite fighting moves. They're all shield techniques.
Oh, so I have a quest. I didn't even get a chance to say no. Alright, oh, that's fine. So, Rogi, how do you know so much about mead?
Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me.
Oh, Rogi, I just came from Riften. It's not all that far. That's kind of a lame excuse. Alright.
Hopefully that story about Lena's shield is true.
I guess that's all we have to do to talk to Rogi here. Let's see where this quest is here that he just gave us. Find Rogi's ancestral shield inside Craig Wallow Slope. And that would be where? Oh, it's from the way we came. I must have walked right past it on the way down here. Alright, well, I'm not going to be doing that today. Let's just knock this off of the journal here for a minute. While we're here, let's go take a little peek in this mine.
Oh, great. Another wanderer. Slumming it on your way to Windhelm.
You betcha.
Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my idiot sister.
She sounds a little bit like Piper to me. Ooh, can I read this? Catalog of armor enchantments. Oh, enchanting. Oh, nice. I need to learn how to enchant some armor, so this will come in handy. Thank you. If you're just gonna let me take it, I'll definitely take some healing potion. Alright, so we have something down there.
If these Nords don't for work, get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Does this all connect? No, I guess not. Alright.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone. My pa runs this town, and you're going to be in big trouble if you mess with me.
Alright, big guy. I'm not gonna bother you. Oh, this is cool. We're gonna have to come back and check this place out later, guys, because we gotta get going.
You don't look so tough. I'll bet I could take you.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up. If it's malachite you're after, you've come to the right place.
Malachite.
I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steam Scorch Mine.
I've heard of that. Let's see, what can you tell me about Kynes Grove, Kjeld?
Bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living. Can't get better workers in because everyone's afraid of the tomb up above the mine. Dead dragons. It hasn't moved since Ysgramor, and it's not going to start now. Superstitious milk drinkers.
So you're telling me there's a dragon tomb above the mine. Is that what you're telling me?
Speaks for Kynes Grove. Anyone who says otherwise is aching for a fight.
So is that your son that was harassing me in the mine? Alright. Oh, this looks really cool. Let's go back inside and turn in our little quest here.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business.
Well, Idra, Rogi won't be complaining anymore.
It'll be good to not have to hear him whining about his debts. Rogi pawned a few of his things back when he still had things to pawn. Take them.
Really? Okay. Thanks, I guess? Well, actually, I'm looking for work. Do you have any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the giant located at Cradle Rush Rock. What was I just saying about giants just a few minutes ago? Okay, where can I learn about magic?
Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's court wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright, well, we've already been told about the college numerous times. Don't need a room right now, so
Good day.
we'll be on our way. Let's see. We have... Kill the giant located at Cradle Rush Rock. Where might that be? Oh. That's... Let's see. Gallows. Alright, that's... Alright. Maybe on my next trip back to Whiterun I can take care of that. Not in any hurry to go up against a giant. Alright, well, let's be on our way. We gotta be getting close, I would think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, we're almost at our destination, so I think we're just gonna continue on. We're gonna continue on towards our objective and get where we have to go. But I knew we were getting close because I saw the horseshoe sign for the stables, so I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh, look at this. Oh my. That looks so cool. Wow, that looks awesome. We have our carriage driver who can probably take us back to Riften. Windhelm stables. Let me take off the map marker here since we are just about here. This is going to be a fun place to check out, I'll tell you that right now. I got a good feeling about Windhelm.
Ugh. Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
Oh, it must be because I'm an Imperial. Oh, is this a Stormcloak city?
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh.
Who's going to stop him? Me? I have no part of that.
I've heard about the Dark Brotherhood, and I think I want to join them.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I just got here. I don't know your people, so no, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looks like those Nords were giving you a bit of trouble, eh?
Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
So why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Okay, well, thanks for the information.
Alright then.
I'm sure it'll come in useful. But how useful it actually is going to be is going to have to wait until next time, because I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to spend some time here in Windhelm checking things out, getting my bearings. And next time I'm able to do a Skyrim video, I'm sure we'll be starting off someplace else. But guys, thanks for joining me on my first journey through Skyrim, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next episode.